So welcome to the students and parents who are joining in for this session. So today we have the panel discussions related to mechanical engineering branch. So these are some of the series of panel discussions which we have been conducting across all the branches of engineering. So in case you have missed out on previous panel discussions, you can always visit our website for the recorded versions of it. So we are just waiting for our expert to join. So
Madam, sorry for the delay. He want to join later. He has some technical issues with his gadgets.
okay, sir. No
We
problem.
will start now.
Yeah, meanwhile, I think we can start. Yeah. So hope it is being recorded. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this panel discussion uh, related to the mechanical engineering branch, where we are talking about the career opportunities in mechanical engineering and the significance of this particular branch. And we have a lot of members from the mechanical engineering department as well as experts from outside who will be joining this panel discussion shortly. So let me introduce you to the panel members before we start this session. So first we have the head of the department, professor and head of the mechanical engineering department, Dr. Bollu Satyanarayana sir. Sir has done his PhD in high-speed machining from JNTU Hyderabad in 2014. So he has 50 citations and 196 citations and 50 publications with a H index of 5 and I-10 index of 4. So his research interests are subtractive and additive manufacturing. He has one patent which was granted and two books were published. So three projects he has completed and one is in applied. So he is a member of ISTE, ASME and IAE. So he received his Best Paper Publication Award in International Conference. He is also the editorial board member for STM Journals Consortium E-Learning Network Private Limited, Noida, India, and International Journal of Production Engineering, published by Journals Publication. So he was the reviewer for Journal of Advanced Manufacturing Systems, Materials Today Proceedings, Aircraft Engineering and Aerospace Technology Journal, Emerald Publishers. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next, we will be joining shortly with the industry expert, who is Dr. Srinivas Rao Perla, who is the Director of Technical Drawing, CN Hyderabad. So he has the experience of 2.5 decades of rich experience in training and teaching profession in CAD/CAM, CAE, manufacturing industry, CNC programming, quality engineering, research and development, and emerging technologies. He was a class topper in ME, automation and robotics from Usmania University, Hyderabad, and he has published research papers in a couple of international journals and multiple international conferences. He is the recipient of Best Manager of the Year award for 3 consecutive years, that is 2008, 9, and 10, and Mark of Excellence award for the years 2017 and 20 at Cyient Limited, Hyderabad. So he is academic council member for Centurion University, Bhubaneswar, and NSRIT, Vizag. He is also member of viewers for KL University, VNRVJIET, ACE, and an advisor for a few engineering institutions across South India. So he has recommended the syllabus for robotics course for Advanced Training Institute, ATI, Hyderabad. He is a guest speaker who has delivered more than 70 sessions across India, Singapore, and USA on emerging skills titled Industry 5.0, Next Generation Technologies, Industry 4.0, Future Skills 2030, building future-ready workforce, etc. So we'll be welcoming sir shortly as soon as he joins in.
Yeah, I have joined, madam. Thank you very much for the
Yeah,
warm welcome.
yeah, thank you, sir.
Sorry for the delay.
It's okay. So he was also the author of the columnist for Innadu Telugu newspaper, where he published 3 columns in internship, millennials, and Industry 4.0. So he has delivered a talk on implementation of Industry 4.0 technologies. So first and second generation entrepreneurs, industrialists, which have attended Cherlapalli Industrial Estate. So he was a jury member to evaluate the hackathon AI ML IoT at IIIT Hyderabad, and was invited by the Institution of Engineers India and Computer Society of India, Bangalore chapter, as one of the keynote speakers. So he's the founder and president of an NGO, the Dastu Foundation, serving 100 kids and 25 old-aged people, operational for 9 years, and leading a group of blood donors willing to extend their support 24 by 7. So thank you, sir. Thank you for joining this panel discussion once again.
Thank you, madam.
So next we have Dr. Shivraj Narayan sir, who is Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Coordinator Academics. He has done his BE in Production Engineering and MTech in Advanced Manufacture Processes from NIT Warangal, and he has completed his PhD from Mechanical Engineering JNTH department. JNTH. So his research interests include additive manufacturing, micro machining. He has 59 research publications and 254 citations with a H index of 7 and I10 index of 5. He has 2 patents granted. He has organized 1 international conference, 2 national conferences, and 10 workshops. So the expert lectures delivered by him were 15. He has rupees 8 lakhs grants which are received from UGC and AICT. So he has academic visits. He has done thrice to USA and Malaysia. So he's an expert AICT Student Learning Assessment Project. He's a reviewer for AICT Technical Book Translation Project, and he is a topper of 3 NPTEL online certification courses. So he's also the reviewer of ASME Journal of Biomechanical Engineering, 3D Printing, and Additive Manufacturing, Journal of the Institution of Engineers, Materials and Manufacturing Processes, Machining, Science and Technology. She is also having membership in American Society of Mechanical Engineering, Indian Society of Technical Education, IAPE and IAE. So he has 21 years of experience, in which 20 years were with VNRVJIET. So welcome, sir. Welcome, Shivraj sir, to this panel discussion.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Next, we have Dr. Ajay Kumar Kaviti, who is an associate professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Sir has done his PhD from NIT Bhopal and MTech from NIT Bhopal, and he has a teaching and research experience of 20 years with citations of 1336 and H index of 17 and I10 index of 30. He has 4 books published and with the highest impact factors as 35.339 and 16.799. So areas of research are solar energy materials, composite materials, and forming materials. He was the reviewer of prestigious journals from elsewhere, Springer, Taylor, and Francis. So he was also the editorial board member of prestigious journals from elsewhere, Springer, Tyler, and Francis. So he's gold medalist in MTech at NIT Bhopal in the year 2003, and he was Best Teacher Award in 2012 by a monthly magazine named Youth Guru. He was the Best Reviewer Award for reviewing paper in Elsewhere Journal and Renewable and Sustainable Energy Reviews in 2020. So he has received funds received regarding his research projects 53.48 lakhs. So he had DST funding of 40.72 lakhs and TechU3 2.85 lakhs and DRDO 9.91 lakhs. So he had total number of publications as 114, and in which SCI are 34, Web of Science and Scopus are 45, book chapters of 12, patents of 10, published 5, and granted are 5. So he has guided many academic projects, in which there is 1 PhD project and PG are 19, UG are 17. So he has organized 10 workshops or seminars and attended 12 of them, and he has delivered 9 expert lectures at various points. So basically, he's the head of Center for Solar Energy Materials and head of IPR Cell, Institutional Research Committee member. Welcome, Ajay sir, to this panel discussion.
Thank you very much.
So next we have Mr. Dr. BVR Ravikumar, who is a professor from Mechanical Engineering Department. He is working as professor in this department of mechanical engineering. So he has completed his PhD from JNTH in the year 2007 and MTech in Design and Production Engineering Machine Tools from NIT Warangal in 1998. He has more than 23 years of experience in teaching and research. His research interest is in welding technology. He has guided 3 PhD scholars in the welding area and was awarded a degree in the year 2018, 19 and 22 from JNTH. So he has published more than 80 papers in peer-reviewed journals and conferences with more than 120 citations. So he has got 3 funded research projects in welding domain, total worth of rupees 33 lakhs 45,314 rupees funded from AICT under Research Promotion Scheme RPS and DRDO under contract for acquisition of research services. So 2 research projects were completed and third project worth rupees of 7 lakh around was sanctioned by AICT in the financial year 2021, which is in progress. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, madam.
So next we have Mr. Balashori, who is a professor from Mechanical Engineering Department. So he's done his PhD in multidimensional modeling on axis symmetric model using CFD from JNTU Hyderabad in 2014. He has 26 publications, 21 citations with H index of 3, and he has got 24 papers published in international journals and 2 in international conferences. His research interests are diesel engine combustion and emission production on tribology. So he has 4 patents which were granted, and he is also members of memberships in ISTE, LMC, and AIENG. So he is reviewer for Journal of Bio and Tribo Corrosion, American Journal of Mechanical Engineering. He is working as placement coordinator since 2019, where all the eligible students were placed in reputed organizations. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, madam.
So next we have Mr. Dr. SVSS Raju sir, Srinivas Raju sir, who is also a professor from Mechanical Engineering Department. He has published 12 papers in reviewed journals and presented 13 at national and international conferences or journals. He has received certificate of appreciation from Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge in sincere appreciation of his contribution as faculty coordinator in technology entrepreneurship program sponsored by TASK, Government of Telangana, and designed by ISB Hyderabad. So he has received certificate of appreciation from the NPTEL for being recognized as NPTEL believer from January to December 2020. He has received certificate of appreciation from NPTEL for being recognized as NPTEL motivated learner. He has completed NPTEL online certification courses of 13. So he is basically the coordinator of Entrepreneurship Development Cell and manager MSME sponsored business incubator. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you very much, madam.
So next we have our alumni Nitisha, who is a senior creative designer, Hyundai Motor India Engineering. So she has done her mechanical engineering from VNRVJIET and post-graduation in visual design and user experience at IIT Hyderabad. She is a junior designer and QA recognized for best alloy wheel designs. She was also a senior designer or team lead, rewarded for adapting agile methodologies in project delivery. She is a creative designer where her major contribution was in Creta rear exterior and senior creative designer for designing product roadmap and data-driven design system. Her roles and responsibilities included she has specialized in interpreting the functional aspects of design, creating forms and volumes that meet production needs of exterior and interior automotive departments, worked across Hyundai design studios in India, Korea, and China for creating insights in placing the business in new market landscapes. So she has led by connecting between user insights, design trends, and business goals, collaborated closely with product management, engineering, and marketing. So competitive OEM strategy analysis, market entry strategy for new model introduction in LCV category, that is ICE and EV, by conducting detailed market feasibility study, which were her recent works. Welcome, Nitisha, to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So next we have Bhanumurthy, who is assistant professor and automation robotics lab in charge from mechanical department. So he has done his doing his PhD in Osmania University. So he has publications of 20, citations of 32, H index of 4 and I-10 index of 2. He has research interests include robotics, automation, composites, and production. He has done his certification program in design thinking for customer-centric innovation from IIM Kozhikode. So he's a robotics trainer from Fanak Private Limited, Bangalore, and he has done his masters from Usmania University in automation and robotics. So he has done his BTech in VNR, and he has received Best Paper Publication Award in international conference, organized various faculty development programs. So Banamurthy sir is coordinating this particular session of panel discussion for the mechanical engineering department. So welcome to this panel discussion and welcome to all the parents. Those are logged in right now at this for this panel discussion. So we'd be discussing about the branch mechanical engineering and also its prospects related. So I do hope that it will be a very it will be a very good session for all of you, those who have logged in, to hear out to the experts who are related. So let me just first give out a question or probably ask the head of the department, Satyanarayan sir.
Yes, madam.
Sorry. So, sir, how can you say that choosing mechanical engineering branch is a good career option? And also, can you emphasize about the mechanical department strengths in VNR, sir?
Okay, madam. Good afternoon to all, and welcome to the panel discussion on career opportunities in mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering is one of the broadest and oldest engineering disciplines in the world. It deals with the design and manufacturing of a product right from planning to marketing. The mechanical engineers play an important role in the automotive, aerospace, biotechnology, computer and electronics, automation, and manufacturing industries. Usually they design, develop, build, and test all sorts of mechanical devices, tools, engines, and machines. The career prospects for mechanical engineers are excellent. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that employment of mechanical engineers will grow 7% every year from now, faster than the average for all occupations. This growth is expected to be driven by the need for new and improved products and systems in a variety of industries such as automotive, aerospace, manufacturing, energy, healthcare industry, and even in technology. If you look at the middle of the fourth industrial revolution, technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate. Automation has impacted most industries, hence mechanical engineering has become one of the most favored branches of engineering in recent times. Mechanical engineers in India are in high demand due to the rapid industrialization of the nation. Here are some specific examples of how mechanical engineering will be shaped by new technologies in the next 10 years. So the first example is artificial intelligence. Mechanical engineers will use artificial intelligence to develop new machines and systems that can learn and adapt to their environment. This will lead to the development of new products and systems that are more efficient and effective. The next example is in the field of robotics. Mechanical engineers will use robotics to develop new machines that can perform dangerous or repetitive tasks. This will lead to the development of new products and systems that are safer and more productive. And the third example is Internet of Things. Mechanical engineers will use the Internet of Things to connect machines and systems to the Internet. They will allow them to collect and analyze data in real time, which can be used to improve the performance of machines and systems. And the fourth one is 3D printing or additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing will further revolutionize the manufacturing industry. Mechanical engineers will explore new materials, improve printing techniques, and leverage design optimization to enable complex and customized product fabrication with reduced waste. In summary, the future of mechanical engineering is dynamic and diverse, offering career prospects in fields like technology, sustainability, robotics, healthcare, aerospace, automotive, research, and global engineering. It is a field that will continue to evolve and adapt to the emerging needs of the society, making it an exciting and rewarding career choice. One of the most exciting trends in mechanical engineering is the rise of collaboration with other engineering disciplines. For example, mechanical engineers are increasingly working with electrical engineers, computer scientists, and material scientists to develop new products and technologies. This collaboration is essential to the development of the complex systems such as self-driving cars and artificial intelligence, and also the development of Industry 4.0, which is a new era of manufacturing that is characterized using advanced technologies. Mechanical engineering students are actively recruited by private and public sectors in various industries. Gone are the days when mechanical engineers were restricted to manufacturing units. Now, with additional qualifications, they can hold senior positions in managerial and administrative fields. Mechanical engineers have high demand worldwide, since all the countries require skilled mechanical professionals who can contribute to their growth. If you are looking forward to work in foreign countries, Germany and the US have the highest demand for mechanical engineers, and they are top in terms of pay. So undoubtedly, mechanical engineering is an evergreen branch and is a right path to choose as your career. This is answer to the first part of the question. The second part is the mechanical engineering department at VNRVJIET. So this department was established at the time of inception of the institute in the year 1995. This department offers one undergraduate program in BTech Mechanical Engineering with an intake of 120 and two master programs, one in Advanced Manufacturing Systems and another one in CAD/CAM. Also, the department offers PhD degree through ACT NDF scheme and JNTUH. The Mechanical Engineering Department at the VNRVJIET is one of the top ranked, attracting the highest quality of students from across the Telangana. It is an NBA accredited department. As far as infrastructure is concerned, this department has spacious and ICT facilities, provided classrooms and laboratories with advanced state-of-the-art facilities such as additive manufacturing, robotics and automation, industry-oriented manufacturing machines, and testing equipment. Department has 15 laboratories and has an exclusive laboratory for emerging technology and 3D printing and robotics. Center of excellences in the area of joining technology, renewable energy. And this department is also maintaining industry-sponsored labs. As far as faculty perspective, the department has 39 well-experienced faculty with 13 supporting staff. More than 55% of faculty are doctorates, and the remaining all are pursuing their doctoral degrees. So faculty have received grants worth of more than 1.5 crore from various funding agencies, and the department has 14 patents. The faculty has published more than 850 research papers in good quality journals, one among the highest impact factor of 35.39. So as far as the student perspective, students are encouraged to join academic and professional organizations to build leadership, communication, and networking skills. The student chapter of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, ASME, is a highly active organization promoting teamwork and collaboration throughout the duration of a student's academic career. The students participate in various national and international competitions under the ASME student chapter of the department and have won distinguished prizes and awards nationally. One of the alumni has invented world's first AC helmet through his startup supported by the institution. Now, one batch of students are working on hydrogen fuels technology, and they started one startup company here. Lastly, I want to convey one point. Mechanical engineering is not a gender-based branch. In fact, 20% of our faculty are ladies and almost 25% of our students are girls. Moreover, the companies are demanding girl students for job placement. Thank you very much, and welcome to VNRVJIET.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for telling about your department strengths and also talking about how mechanical students can diversify into various domains, which is a very good point to note by the students who are aspiring to join mechanical engineering branch. And also, I think you have laid the correct emphasis on telling what are your core strengths of the department with an experienced faculty and also all the facilities needed for a mechanical engineer with respect to the CAD tools or anything, whatever is available in the department. Thank you, sir. So next I would like to go to the coordinator academics, Shivraj sir. Sir, how is the curriculum designed for mechanical engineers to ensure that they are industry ready? And also, can you tell us briefly about the minor programs that are relevant to your mechanical branch?
Yeah. The curriculum of mechanical engineering program was recently revised in 2022 under the R22 academic regulations. BTech mechanical engineering program curriculum is spread over 8 semesters in 4 years duration. Every year has got 2 semesters and the credits are 40 credits, so totaling up to a total of 160 credits. The curriculum of mechanical engineering program, is catering to both core as well as the software industries. To name a few, some of the courses that mechanical engineering program curriculum has got is thermodynamics, then mechanical engineering design, strength of materials, dynamics of machinery, kinematics of machinery, manufacturing processes. These are the core courses which will provide strong foundation to the mechanical engineering graduates. Here I would like to give some examples. We have one course on engineering graphics in the first year, which content is taught through AutoCAD software. Similarly, we have other laboratories like CAD/CAM lab, then the computer-aided engineering lab, wherein the content is imparted through high-end CAD softwares like CATIA, ANSYS, ADAMS. These skills are very much needed for the CAD/CAM industry. So the curriculum is well packed with all such courses. Not only this, we also have courses related to the programming side. So we have C programming course, we have course on the data structures, we have course on the Python programming. So all these skills will pave the way for acquiring the programming related jobs for the mechanical engineering students. Apart from this, we also have courses related to the Industry 4.0 revolution. We have courses on artificial intelligence and machine learning, robotics, 3D printing, Internet of Things, cyber security, to name a few. All these courses are available under open elective tracks. We generally start in third year first semester and go up to the fourth year second semester. So any mechanical engineering student who chooses to pursue his future career in any of these fields like artificial intelligence or Internet of Things, they can choose these tracks and pursue the 4 courses under the mechanical engineering curriculum. So I would like to emphasize here that the curriculum of mechanical engineering program will make the graduates ready for both core as well as the software industry prospects. Now coming to the second question about offering of the minor degree, yes, VNRVJIET has started offering minor degrees from the academic year 21-22. We are offering minor degree in 5 streams, namely artificial intelligence and machine learning, then data science, Internet of Things, cyber security, and innovation and entrepreneurship. For pursuing these, a mechanical engineering student can pursue any one of these minor degrees, and the basic condition for pursuing them is one should not have standing backlog at the starting of 3-1. In order to pursue this minor degree, the student is supposed to gain additional 18 credits. That is, apart from the regular 160 credits, the student has to gain additional 18 credits. If the student is able to get this, the student would be awarded BTech Mechanical Engineering with a minor in Artificial Intelligence or Internet of Things. I hope I have answered both the questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for laying the emphasis on how your course structure involves all the related things that a student needs for his career. And as you are talking about how they are being groomed through the curriculum to be fitting into either a software industry or a core industry also. So they do have the option of electives and all these things right from their third year. And I think the minor degree program is just like a feather in the cap, wherein they can do any contemporary related technology and excel in that to gain a good job prospects.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
thank you. Thank you.
giving insights into the curriculum aspect. So next, I would like to go to Ajay sir, I would like to ask you right now when I was going through all your profiles. So I can see that mechanical branch is a hub of research with respect to paper publications or in attracting research funds from various agencies. Now, how are your students getting benefited out of this culture in the department?
Well, actually, it is really a great fortune to the department that first we have the good research projects, and as well as we could get very good publications, and definitely it have a inherent effect on the students. So the way it affects is that they develop the creative thinking in their mindset. When you talk about conventional way of studying a course and trying to attempt or writing an exam, so you will limit yourself to the text what you are reading, and you will try to present it in the form of your answers and getting marks. But when it comes to the research, you have to just go beyond that. You have to just peep yourself out of the box. So that actually opportunities will be there for the students when they have the good research facilities in the department. And in fact, and it takes time actually that students to get into this research environment, and fortunately we started giving that environment right from the second year onwards, that is beginning from the internships. You must be seen many IITs they float internships for their students, and we do the same thing right from the second year onwards. So we offer the whatever the research facilities we have across the department, like we have like 3D printing, and we have on the welding technology, and composite materials, and solar energy materials, and we have an automation and robotics. And recently, as our HOD is mentioning about these hybrid vehicles, especially hydrogen fuel cell. In fact, so the hydrogen fuel cell now it has almost come to the prototype, because that was begin with as an internship in their second year. So this way we give opportunity to the students to get acquainted with what exactly the research and what facilities we have in the different labs from the second year onwards. And that help actually students to relate more of what they're learning with their real time experience. And that gives actually the enthusiasm and curiosity in the students to further explore it. So that way the students will get benefited. In fact, when you study a theory of a 3D printer, but when you see it, when you start working on it, it gives you definitely a connectivity of your course with your what you are doing experimentally. And when you talk about our lab in solar energy materials, we so many times we talk about solar and PV panel, how the energy generates. But it remains theory unless you really see and experience it and hands on it. So that kind of opportunities they will get it. And when we talk about even composite materials, we see that it is a lightweight materials in most of the aircrafts they use it. But how actually it is made and how it is really light compared with the conventional materials of aluminum. And when they go to the lab and they see the entire setup how they made. In fact, now this hydrogen fuel cell vehicle which they did, the entire body was made with the composite material. It's so interesting actually. So this way, our students will get an opportunity when they come and work with us. And this way, they will be enriched with the knowledge, one thing. And the second stage is actually little tough. That is where you have to convert that one into a written form of a document. There actually, the lot of inputs are required from the experienced faculties. How to convert their ideas into documentation form, then move it into a patent or in the form of a publication. And at the end, when you see the entire line of actions and finally they see the outcome, it gives so much joy to faculty as we get, and same students also feel that. So this way they'll get a lot of opportunities to experience. And one an important nice thing is we have a nice structure of connecting students at UG to PG and PG to PhD. So that way, when they come UG students have a lot of IQ, and that will be channelized with the experienced PhD and PG students. Then in time they'll get groomed. So that way that connectivity we maintain, so that they develop a holistic understanding about the area of the research which they'll take it. And in fact, I'll tell you, In the last year, we got a hydrogen fuel cell. We got the patent that's granted in a short span of time. And another, we got a process patent of a PhD scholar just in 8 months. I think it is one of the historic record in VNR that just in 8 months uh, filed it and getting a grant. Generally, granting takes at least 2 to 3 years on an average, but we got it in 8 months. So this way, there is a good rhythm is there in the department to groom students get benefited by the research facilities which we have. I hope I addressed to some extent.
Yes, sir. No, completely address the question, and I think I do understand when you talk about the excitement that the students have,
Yeah,
because I have already always seen that mechanical students do have some kind of innovation happening always. Either
yeah,
it be the AC helmets, which was a quite a
yeah,
new idea, or
correct.
now with the hydrogen cell, which is
Yeah,
now like the talk of the town or the talk of VNR. So I
yeah,
think mechanical branch students are basically evolved in taking up the small bits and bits of research what the faculty are doing, and I think, as you said, the creative aspect is being explored in a better way and
yes,
in a progressive way to bring out the innovations to a proper format with the guidance of the experienced faculty. So
yes.
it's indeed very nice to hear about the department in this aspect, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So next, I would like to hear from the industry expert, Srinivas Rao Garu. So, sir, how has the mechanical engineering stream evolved in terms of creating a niche for itself as per the industry needs? So, how do you think mechanical students basically fare relatively to with their peer group in creating a niche for themselves?
Yeah, I guess actually your question has two different parts. Let me answer the first part and then I will address the second part. The first part actually, what we when we talk about mechanical engineering, we mechanical engineering fraternity understands machines than human psychology. People say generally, right? So see, this is a broad field and it actually, it encompasses the design, analysis, manufacturing, systems, machines everywhere. So we at Scient works in different domains: the mining, aerospace, automotive. Even HOD sir has also mentioned that autonomous cars. So we do work on software designed vehicles. So software designed vehicles means software actually talks about all the system to system, human to inter mission kind of things. So as I said, like aerospace, automotive, manufacturing, energy sector, as in, some of your faculty also said that we are all talking about hydrogen. While there are some limitations of using hydrogen, but it is picking up the what's called the light. So the field of mechanical engineering has evolved over time and it's meeting needs of the industry every time. It is surpassing and also surprising the industry. So in earlier days, we used to hunt for food, and then we started like from agriculture in revolution to the smart society. Now we have smart society. While you read newspaper, and then while going to office, you can read the newspaper by traveling in a car, which is an autonomous car, which actually it itself takes decision. There is a assistance to the driver, or there is a zero vision. Zero vision means you need not see anywhere. See, in Hyderabad traffic, we usually we have to see left, right, center, everywhere. So in this autonomous cars, we have a zero vision. So it is becoming smart society. We mechanical engineers are helping the society like anything in this case. So the only thing is that we have to adapt some skills, as a mechanical engineer we need to design, we need to analyze, we need to manufacture, we need to actually make a system, subsystem, assemble kind of things. So these are all actually different things. At Scient we use computer aided design softwares. We actually design machines. We also healthcare and medtech, as I said, automotive or aerospace. Apart from that, we also work for medtech, medical technology. In medical technology, we have manufactured or we have designed a wireless patient monitoring system, a telemedicine. Under telemedicine, or actually, see, expert is sitting in UK, the doctor expert is sitting in UK, and the patient is in Hyderabad or somewhere in India. So remotely, this is a telemedicine, we call it as. So remotely a patient can be monitored by the doctor, and then SMS will go to the patient saying that you need to have this prescription morning, evening, etc. So this is like, no, you just name any field, at least we are there, okay, and then working and then collaborating, as even HOD sir said, like we are collaborating with other departments, say interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary collaboration. So the best collaboration from the ages we have been talking about robotics. So robotics is a combination of mechanical, electrical, electronics, computer science kind of thing, mechatronics. So this is this like no thing that we have been talking about. The second part, if you talk about the VNR students, how I learned that you have the state-of-the-art facilities, you have research guides, and you have actually very good faculty, and then among the peer group, as if you want me to, they're definitely class 1 or top class. So they have strong foundation of the fundamentals of engineering, both in mechanical and also the even some right now the students that they are coming from your institution are having the advanced technologies like Python, Internet of Things. There is actually a lot of what you call awareness. First of all, we can say awareness, and then we will bring them to the expert level over a period of time. But the downtime to bring them from one stage to the other stage is very minimal. I hope I have answered your questions. Otherwise, I'm ready. Like no, I can
Yes.
take up some question and answers if required. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for emphasizing about the mechanical branch and their job prospects. What are the fields that are there and where they can explore? And as you're talking about what kind of things the industry is expecting from mechanical engineers, and also related to the expertise that our college students are gaining based on their curriculum or based on their what do you call the experience that they are gaining in the department. I do think that we are going in a progressive direction as understood by your words. So, and I do hope we'll continue on the same lines. So let me just go to our alumni. So who happens to be having a very good profile. She's a senior creative designer, Nitisha from Hyundai Motor India Engineering. So Nitisha, I would just like to ask you, how did your experience in VNR help you in shaping your life or career? And what are the takeaway points from your department? And definitely, I would like to also ask you, why did you take mechanical engineering branch? Because I think the students who might be listening to you probably will gain some insights from you from that end also.
Sure, sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And I could hear a lot of research happening. Oh my God, did I miss? Once again, want to join back in the college and do. So I'm really glad that so much of R&D has been happening, which the today organizations do not invest in. Today organizations, they just want the right candidate for the right role. They do not invest in training the employee or in giving critical thinking or apt roles or apt techniques for the employee. They just want the employee to be prepared in every way from all the corners and in every possible outcome. So so academics, as I have heard from our faculty, yes, in the beginning years, first, second year, they have a brief of everything, of every department: computer science, electricals, electronic, in EC, and civil engineering. So we have a brief idea about what every department in our college does. And as we progress across the years, third year, fourth year, we get tend to specialize in particular fields. So in that way, if I ask the students how many of them would be utilizing the infrastructure, academics is anyways happening. We pass the academics, but utilizing the infrastructure is very important for any student. And participating in every fest, whatever is happening in the college, cultural fest, technical fest, just go, make your hands dirty. We'll at least learn something from it or make something out of it. Nothing is Nothing is compulsory in college. Apart from academics, nothing is compulsory. But today, organizations are not going to look at your credits or your certificates or your degrees. They are just going to see how much you will deliver and what is your contribution to that particular role. And that only comes, that critical thinking or problem solving or design thinking or adapting, and having that agile mindset, which is like ready to adapt. What next? Today it's AI. Artificial intelligence has taken so many jobs, so we do not know what comes next, what comes tomorrow. So having that right attitude, being able to adapt, change, learn, that only comes with experience. And as a fresh passed out student, from college graduation, you cannot expect that experience. So how are you going to get that experience? Be in the college, have the heart, not just for the academics or for papers or for marks. No, utilize the infrastructure. There are so many problems that the world needs to be solved right now. Pick a problem, pick any problem. We have the infrastructure, right? Infrastructure at college. There's enough support system. After hearing from you guys, again I want to join back and want to utilize all that infrastructure, because it's been 10 years that I have been passed out. So right now, when I see hear you talking, there's so much that I have missed. I feel that I have missed. So utilize, pick any problem. You're not every problem needs to be big. It has to be a startup oriented. No, nothing as such. There are many minor small problems even in the household. A simple phone stand, even that can be thought as an idea. It need not be a big production of a bottle or a spare part in an automotive car, or some toy car or some EV market segment. No, nothing as such. Any small problem, pick a problem, start thinking. That gives you a right solution and the right mindset, and it eventually will make you be adaptive and be prepared for any role, and for that adaptability and agility in the market. And yeah, unless you have a passion for a product design, unless you have a passion, you cannot get into mechanical engineering field. Just like computer science, okay, let's get into some coding, and then learn some software, and then get into job market. Yes, the other departments will eventually make you land in a job, but this mechanical engineering, even after you choosing into it, coming into it without any knowledge, you need to have passion. Today, even if you Google product design, it's all about the screen design, mobile phone design, web application design. No, product. What is a product? Research, R&D is very important. You have to have that passion for the products or for problem solving skills. Only then we can sustain in the market today. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitisha. I think you have worked, so many experiences you might have had in your company also in
Yeah.
Hyundai Motor. And I think as you're talking about, passion is what leads to any successful
Yeah.
stories
Yeah.
also.
Sure.
So I think even the girls who are looking for mechanical branch should keep this in mind whenever you are exploring. And recently I heard that all the companies are more looking into gender diversity, especially at the workplaces. Especially they want more women to be there into the industry. So, and I think Nitisha stands as a very good example from the mechanical engineering department, where she has in quite a good position in Hyundai Motor India. And I definitely think that many of their alumni might also have been serving in good job job placements. So thank you, Nitisha. Thank you for joining us today on this aspect and clearly giving your insights on this. So next, I would like to go to the head and competency development cell, Mr. Ravi Kumar sir. Sir, I would like to know: do the mechanical students feel competent enough when they are vying for good job offers along with their peer group? And what are the activities that you take up from the cell to ensure that these students stay relevant to the industry requirements, sir?
Sure, madam. Thank you, madam. Good afternoon to all members of the today's panel discussion. You are aware of that at present industry scenario, BTech degree is not sufficient to get the good employability unless until you have to acquire some set of skills to meet the industry needs as per the industry 4.0. So if you look into the reports given by the various organizations, India skill report, you have to be look into that. More than 50% of the Indian workforce is not having the required skill set to get the good employability after completion of their 4 years degree course. So another report you have to look into that is the World Economic Forum is given by the one report. According to the report, India's workforce will need to be upskilling of their skills to meet the demand of the evolving employability by the end of the 2023. According to that report, they have mentioned the technology adaptation of Indian industries. So if you look into that report, more than 77% of the companies adopted the latest emerging technology like in the Internet of Things, AI, machine learning, 3D printing, robotics, autonomous transportation, and new materials, etc. of these technologies. So keeping in view of these things, so we established the Competency Development Center in April 2018 in VNRVJIET. Actually, the main object of this center is to design and organize the various training and development programs to the students and also faculty to enhance their competencies to meet the industry need. So that is the main object of this CDC. So the main focus of the CDC is to organize and the emerging technologies training programs to the faculty. That is, make them for the trainer. This faculty has to be give the training to the students. And because of this, without disturbing the regular academic activities, we are be organizing the training programs along with the academics. Another activity is to planning and education of the employability skills training courses for the students and dissemination of the internship opportunities to students through the respective HODs and training and placement division. So the CDC is to be work along with the training and placement department. What are the feedback is given by the TNP department. So accordingly, you have to plan the set of this skill set training and then executing at the students levels. And these are the briefing about the cell CDC. And coming to your question, madam, the first one is to be how that mechanical students to be is having the good job offers for this cell trainings. So if you look into that since the 2-3 years, the most of those mechanical BTech students has to be done their projects in final year based on these AI and machine learning courses. So these projects is to give the good impact to the students' employability. They place with the good placements with a good package. Recently, 2022, the best students has to be done the project basically in the building. Based on this machine learning, you have to use the machine learning algorithm and you can do data set and then produce some prediction values. So this project is having the very good reputation in the industry level. Now he is working in some tech FMC. He is getting the very good package based on this skill set. Coming to the second question, what are the activities you are be conducting that in the CDC? For mechanical engineering department students, we are organizing the training activities at the nearly 36 hours training activities from the second year onwards. So we are planning the second years and first semester. We are organizing the CN data structures training, and the second semester we are organizing the Python training, completely learning by doing hands-on experience. And coming to the third year, and we are conducting that machine learning for engineering applications and hypermesh and soft skills. And final years we are doing the ANSYS training. So these are the trainings is designed for the mechanical engineering students. Definitely these skills has to be give the high impact to the students while they are be doing the placements. So these are the activities we are organizing. I hope that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us know what are the different kinds of trainings that your mechanical students undergo. And as you are talking about the requirements projected by the training and placement cell is being addressed by CDC. And I think many of the students have benefited from this also. As you are talking about the latest contemporary technologies like AI and ML and all these things, and also you are talking about ANSYS and all, which have a practical application right now. Even the industry uses this kind of softwares, and I think training the students right away in the college itself serves a greater purpose to them because they will be very industry ready to occupy good job offers. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. What do you call explanation about the CDC activities. So next, I would like to ask Raju sir, who is the from the Entrepreneurship Development Cell. So, Raju sir, how does ED Cell create an excitement among students about entrepreneurship and also any entrepreneurs from the mechanical department?
So, thank you, madam. Your question is having two parts. Besides your question, am I audible?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
Besides your question, so whenever we address our students along with the parents, they used to raise three questions. What is the role and importance of entrepreneurship development cell? And what does an entrepreneurship development cell do? And the last question, how relevant is entrepreneurship in the life of the students? In today's panel discussion, I am going to answer all these questions. Entrepreneurship is recognized as an important driver of economic growth of any country. Everybody is knowing about that. Even Government of India has recognized the importance of entrepreneurship and has introduced programs like Make in India and Startup India. Especially defense sector is doing that. So these programs holds good, especially for mechanical engineering team. The aim of entrepreneurship development cell is to develop and strengthen the entrepreneurial qualities in the budding professionals who are interested in starting their own ventures. To foster the culture of entrepreneurship in the institute, Entrepreneurship Development Cell was established officially in the year 2011 with the support from All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi. Again in the year 2014, Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise New Delhi has recognized our institution as host institution to establish an incubation center under the scheme of support for entrepreneurial and managerial development of incubators. Under this scheme, 4 ideas have got shortlisted for government grant and already completed also. Under this, again, in the year 2022, government of under the scheme of Idea Hackathon 2022, one idea has got shortlisted for government funding, which is under progress. The college provides infrastructure and technical support to the students having innovative ideas to transform into new products and services for the betterment of the society. The ED cell also assists all the aspirants with mentoring, planning, and execution of their startup idea into a real business. Hence, an ED cell was constituted in the college with a dedicated team of actively working faculty along with some student representatives. Aspiring engineer entrepreneurs are groomed with the necessary inputs on how to be a successful entrepreneur to workshops and seminars by eminent people from the industry. The cell also organizes different activities and events like My Big Idea competition, which is familiarly known as MBIC. Earlier, we used to organize this program on a monthly basis. So now we are organizing that program once in a quarter. And we organized another program in the name of My Big Idea Hackathon. So we are in the world of hackathon. So everybody is insisting to organize more hackathons in any institute, and it is named as MBH. And we also organize some expert talks in entrepreneurship and on intellectual property also. Every year in the month of 26th April, on the eve of World IP Day, we organize several events related to intellectual property to create awareness among the students about the importance of intellectual property, IP rights. Entrepreneurship awareness programs and e-weeks from time to time to train and motivate the faculty and students on entrepreneurship. And to promote the culture of entrepreneurship, what we thought is that to develop a model. If we are having a model, by following that model, anybody can create the awareness about entrepreneurship among the students. And we named that model as Vijnana Jyoti Entrepreneurship Training Model, and its abbreviation form is VJETM. And this model is having 4 stages. And students need to pass through these 4 stages in the campus to become an entrepreneur. So anyhow, it is not that easy to become an entrepreneur in one day and one night. And there are 4 different stages. The first stage is ideation. To become an entrepreneur, or if you want to start any business, you require an idea. Without idea, it is very difficult for anybody to start any business. That is why to develop an idea, we organize this My Big Idea competition. So next one is, if you have an idea, you require some information. Merely having idea is not at all sufficient. If you realize your idea, you require lots of information. And the second stage is exploration, for which we need to provide all the facilities. And we are having digital library. We are having so many books, journals, magazines, so many things are there. And whoever requires information, they can go, they can collect that information. With that information, they can start experimentation. The third stage is experimentation. You are having idea, you are having the information. The next stage is experimentation. you have to do some experiment. For conducting an experiment, you require facility, and those facilities are in the form of excellence centers. And every department is having one or two excellence centers, and the students are allowed to make use of those excellence centers. And it is an opportunity for them. In fact, it is our responsibility to provide that facility for any student to realize this idea at free of cost. We don't charge any single pie. They can avail all those facilities. That is the third stage. The fourth stage is incubation. So you need to incubate. So you are having idea, you are having information, you are having experimentation setup and everything. But you require some facilities like funding, and you require some technical support. So we provide all these things at our incubation center. And at our institution, we are having all these facilities. And if a student wants to become an entrepreneur, he has to pass through all these four stages. And next one is how relevant an entrepreneurship is in the life of the students, not only students, faculty, and for the entire students. So a key aspect of entrepreneurship education is about imparting problem solving skills beyond the world of jobs and business. These skills allow students to cope better with challenges in regular life. Nurturing a culture of entrepreneurship spirit also helps students in creating and achieving realistic goals. Before I conclude, I am very proud to say three of our 2016 passed out students, whose names are Kaustubh Kaundinya and Kumula Srikanth Anand. And three students have become entrepreneurs by establishing a startup company in the name of Josh Innovations Private Limited, dealing with producing and marketing AC helmet. And some of our faculty panel members also specified his name during their discussion. And now they are marketing their product not only in our country, even in Dubai. They are all doing well. Earlier, they incubated their idea at our institution only, and now they are operating from outside our institution, that is near Boinapalli. They are having their unit. From there, they are operating. As per our records from our department, approximately around 28, as per our records, maybe more, 28 passed out students have chosen entrepreneurship as career by establishing their own ventures and doing well. I hope I answered all your questions, madam.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for providing this opportunity. I thank our HOD and I thank madam for providing this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for telling us about the process that you is involved in becoming an entrepreneur, and also as you were talking about the creative inputs or the creative thoughts that can be generated in the students about entrepreneurship and the new ideas that you are incubating in the institute, either through different kinds of competitions or hackathons. And I think definitely mechanical students have leveraged this opportunity in the right direction, and they have become successful entrepreneurs, and we do have their success stories to quote in this context also. So thank you, sir, thank you for that. So next I would like to go to our training and placements coordinator, Mr. Balashori, sir. Sir, we would like to know, because this is a question which many of the parents also keep asking us. So, what are the job offers that your mechanical students do get, and are they on par with other branches? And how do you ensure that they land up with good job offers, sir?
So good afternoon, all of you, madam. Actually, our department consisting 3 faculty members working for training and placement, madam. So this training and placement activity will start rigorously from second year onwards. So from second year, the core subjects will come into picture. So from second year onwards, the students will go for internships, certification courses, and mini projects, wherein these people go for internships majorly, and they will see practically what is happening in our college. Students go through textbooks, but when you go for the industry, they will see what are the instruments, how atmosphere is there, how machines are working, what is the culture involved, all these things practically. Because reading books, okay, we can remember to some extent. While you see practically any machine or any tool, any equipment, they will remember permanently, madam. So like that, we will work on internships, because many companies are focusing what are the what are the technical skills. Core companies will ask for technical skills apart from other skills. So in the direction, This industrial internships will give very good strength as far as technical subjects are concerned, madam. So here from second year onwards, the examly portal will be provided for all the students, madam, wherein there are number of question papers pertaining to many companies are available. From second year onwards, they can go through examly portal, they can read, they can attempt examinations. These examinations are scheduled by the main training and placement department. Accordingly, these students will go through and they can practice too also. And coming to third year, so here the rigorous training, campus recruitment training takes place, madam. So throughout the year, weekly 1 day in timetable it will be provided. For 1 day completely they will be on training, madam, weekly once. So here the reasoning, aptitude, coding, all types of skills will be are trained by expert person. So along with the training, students are preparing resume preparation also they will give training. So initially students, on one hand training program takes place, on the second hand resume preparation is also taking place. So this resume preparation will be given to expert committee, wherein any corrections are there they will correct it as per the requirement of industrial people, how resume has been prepared. So those corrections our expert committee will give suggestions for the students. Accordingly they will make the resume preparation. So once resume preparation on one side, second hand you have rigorous training on these all these skills required. And after the completion of this training program, so the training department will conduct AMCAT exam and CoCubes exam. Both exams will be conducted. So this AMCAT exam is valid for whatever score they are getting. That will be valid for 2 years across country, madam. Any company, many majority of the companies are looking for the AMCAT score or CoCube score, madam. So this after this, once AMCAT, based on AMCAT score and CoCube score, the students will be segregated. So once again, after this, once again, intensive training will be given basing on their score, madam. So and in this, after the completion of this training, the we training placement department will invite companies. So it is pertaining to software and core also, both the companies. So we are going to invite nearly 100, more than 100 companies. They are visiting our department, madam, for the recruitment. So once your score is exam score is over, AMCAT score and what, and companies depending upon their score, companies will select the students. And almost, and one more point which I would like to focus is alumni are there, madam. So we discuss with alumni people which areas are now important. Or so as per that also we'll give training from training and placement department. So apart from once this is over, madam, the selection process starts, and this will continue till all the students gets placed. Till now, now for the 23 batch, 20 to 23 batch, nearly 90% of the people got selected, madam. Still 10 companies are in line, and every year the placement percentage is 95% to 90 to 95% are getting placed, madam. So this is what is the activity. Along with me, there are two members, madam, Prasad Kumar and Himabindu, madam. We work rigorously for getting the placements from our department, madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for telling us about the process or the guidance that you give to the students right from their second year, and also improving their skill set so that they become what you call eligible for placements, and also you ensure that they crack good packages also.
Yes,
And you are giving them the training in the required direction as per the industry needs also.
yes, yes,
So which is very appreciable from your end, and from your team also, whoever are involved in training and placement for the mechanical students. And we know that there are a lot many alumni from the mechanical department who are working in very good companies also. And recently we got to know that one of your students is in Tesla also, so which is a great thing basically from the mechanical department end. So I congratulate you on that, and also thanks for sharing all the details that you are giving all the in-house trainings, whatever are required for their placement, because ultimately that is what the parents also look at the end of the day, how the department is grooming them so that they come out with flying colors and have success in their career. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
So I think we are done towards the end, and so any students or any parents who have logged in, so if they want to ask any questions related to the experts who are available from the mechanical engineering branch, so they will be very happy to answer your queries or ambiguities, whatever you have in this direction. So I do hope that you will utilize this opportunity. And for the parents who are unable to catch up with this panel discussion due to their personal things, so I do recommend that you can follow this YouTube channel of ours, where this recorded session will be available for you for a later viewing also. So any parents or students who would like to ask any questions related to the branch, so they are free to unmute themselves and put forth their questions, or you can type in the chat box also. We'll take care from there also if you want. So I also thank the spokes of the department, Somayajulu sir, Subramaniam sir, and also Banmurthy sir for coordinating this session of panel discussion with all the experts available. And thanks to all the panel members who have spared their valuable time for attending this session out of their busy schedules. And I do hope that whatever you have said in this panel discussion definitely will make a huge impact in the lives of the many of the students who might be buying it for basically for guidance aspect also related to the branch. So thank you all the panel members, especially the head of the department Satyanarayan Garu, and all the industry experts who have joined us from outside, Srinivas Garu and Nitisha ma'am, whoever have joined and given their valuable insights into the branch aspects. And also to all the senior faculty in the department, Shivraj sir, Ajay sir, Ravi Kumar sir, Raju sir, and Balashwari sir, all the senior experts in the department who have clearly given what you call an able guidance to the students, especially related to the mechanical engineering branch. So thank you all for joining this panel discussion. It was indeed a great pleasure for me to host this session, and also to what you call extract the things what we generally what you call see from the parents who are inquiring with us. So I think it will be very helpful session for them also. So thank you all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
And
Thank you,
wish
madam.
a good luck for the aspirants
you.
of mechanical engineering in VNRVJIET.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, madam, for organizing the program smoothly.
Thank you, madam.
thank you, sir.